good story? If you were going to come up here and talk, what are some of the elements of a good story? Anybody? I just love the people who've already taken this class, how anxious they are to share some of the things they've learned. Okay, go ahead. An introduction, perfect. Okay, anything else?
Conclusion.
A conclusion, beautiful. Those are excellent. Anyone else? What's another good part? Yeah. Excellent. Emotion. You want to add some emotion because you want to make it interesting. Anything else?
Conflict.
Excellent. A conflict, okay? Because if you can add a conflict to it, it really makes it interesting because people want to know what's going on with your story, okay? So we can leave it like that. We can always add more stuff. So what we're going to do is everyone's going to get a chance to come up here and tell me a story of something that has happened over the holiday break. Okay, just anything. It could be a happy story. It could be a sad story. It could be something that angered you. It could be something that made you fearful. Okay, but I want you to come up here, tell a story with all those elements we just talked about. An introduction to the story. I want you to share some emotion. I got scared when, or oh my God, I was so happy because, okay, or oh my God, I got so angry at my little sister because she did this, okay? I want you to share some emotion. I want you to share the emotion that happened to you. I want you to share the emotion to the other players in your story. So if you're talking about something with your entire family, I want you to tell us about the family, how you interacted with people, okay? This is a story you're about to tell. All right, don't worry, you're not being graded on it. Nobody's going to laugh at you. You can't make any mistakes. Okay. When we're done, every time someone's finished with their story, everyone gives them a round of applause. Everyone gives him or her a round of applause. Okay. But I want to hear some genuine thoughts. Okay, and then obviously a conclusion. If you can tie in a conflict with this, in other words, you're building up a story, so we're all thinking like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen? And then all of a sudden, you turn around and tell us. That's even better. But don't worry so much about putting a conflict in the story. Right now, what I want to hear is an introduction, event that happened over the holiday break. Tell me about the emotions you felt, and then how the story concluded. Everyone understand?
Yes.
Thank you. That was a question too. Okay, so beautiful. All right, so I'm going to flip a coin to see who goes first. So you get to choose, heads or tails.
Okay.
Oh, and you get to go first. Come on up. Take the stage. And remember, you're talking to this audience. You're not talking to me. You can introduce yourself first. Thank you. You can start with, hi, I'm.
Hi, I'm Kenneth. I'm an 8th grader. I currently go to Twin Groves. During the winter break, I went to Kalahari for 3 days and went to a water park and arcade there. After 3 days, we went back home and did nothing else. That's it. Yeah.
Tell me how it made you feel. Tell me some emotions. What part did you like? What part didn't you like?
I liked going to the water park, but after we went, nothing really happened after the break, so it was boring, and I just did work.
All right, beautiful. All right, you're up next.
Hi, I'm Eric. So basically over the break, I went to Las Vegas for like a few days. So basically just like when we got there, it was like really dry, so like I got sick and it wasn't really fun because I was pretty much sick the entire trip and just walked around and went to some restaurants. Yeah, that was pretty much.
All right, good job. Everyone, you ready?
I'm Richard, and I went to like the jelly bean factory, I guess, and there was like a little tour, I guess, and the tour guide seemed pretty bummed. So after doing it a bunch of times, so I don't know. And then we went home.
All right. All in all, what was your emotion during all of this?
It was like a mix between happy and bored because like
Okay.
the entire time we were just like doing nothing.
And you said we. Who was that?
My family was with me as well as I don't know, some other people.
Excellent. All right. Beautiful.
Well, related to that Jelly Bean Factory trip, at the gift shop we found, was it 4 bags of candy for $10, and I had the bright idea to sell that candy
Here, talk to them.
at school, and never really got off the ground. But I remember feeling a little disappointed because my little brother refused to help me in my business, and he was kind of afraid to go out to his school and organize like a little stand in the main entrance. And if he agreed to help me out, maybe I'd have a little bit more money on me.
All right. Good job.
I'm gonna talk about yesterday. Yesterday I went to Stevenson to take the Chinese placements for high school, and on the website it said you had to get there by 7:30, and I woke up at 7:20, so I thought I was gonna be late. But the actual test started at 8:30, and during the test it was kind of relatively easy. Then I started freaking out at the end when I only had 15 minutes to write an essay, but luckily I finished everything.
All right. Excellent.
So over winter break, I went to California. I went to 2 places in California. I went to Alhambra, California, and Los Angeles, California. I saw the Hollywood sign from a distance, from the highway. It was great. I loved going there. I met some old friends because I used to live in Los Angeles, and it was actually pretty fun. We played basketball. Although I missed every single shot, it was it was fun. It was great. Literally, my team was carrying me. They were just like, oh, let's not pass it to her. She's gonna fail anyway when she shoots. So I just stood there watching everybody, clapping every single time the opponent made a shot, because I hated my team at that time. Overall, it was a pretty good trip. I enjoyed it, and I ate a lot of good food. So.
Excellent. Good job. You're up next.
One of my friends had a birthday party, so it was at his house. So when I got to his house, we played video games with a group of other friends, and had a Nerf war, and we played basketball, but the basket was on this door, so we kept dunking until this friend, his name is Paul, he tried to dunk, but he rammed into the door, so he broke the door down. So the party kind of,
All right. You ready? Come on. I just like how everyone is surprised when I call on them. Did you notice that I'm doing a pattern, right? Okay.
So over winter break, I did almost nothing. I slept a lot though, so that felt good. And I guess my family slept more. And that's it. I guess I ate more too. And that's it.
You gotta tell me a little bit more than that. Did you go anywhere?
Not really.
Nowhere?
Nowhere major.
How about minor? Grocery store?
Costco a lot.
To Costco?
Yeah.
What'd you do there? I love Costco.
Just like look around and buy stuff.
What was the best thing you saw at Costco on this?
A microwave.
That is pretty cool. That's pretty cool. All right, and that excited you?
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, thank you. You get to go next.
Alright, so over winter break, I took a week-long trip to London with the band to participate in the New Year's Day parade. It was a pretty big event. We marched for like 3 miles, and we were on live TV, and there was a lot of people watching us. And yeah, it was pretty cool. And we also visited a lot of historical sites in London. That's basically all I did over break.
That's awesome. Excellent.
So my European history teacher gave me like a lot of homework, so I finished that first. And then I had a piano competition the week after, like the first week of break, so I practiced the whole week for that. And then luckily, the whole time I was like nervous and stuff. And then after that, I went to California, which was good. I visited a family friend, and we ate Chinese food the entire trip. Like I didn't eat in a single American place, which was interesting. There's a lot of Chinese food there. We went to the Hollywood sign, like you did, and we went to like this observatory or something. Yeah, that was it.
All right, cool. All right.
This winter break, I didn't really do anything. Most of the time I just stayed at home, and for the last couple of days I went to a friend's house, so I don't get very bored last couple of days.
What'd you do at your friend's house?
Just
Tell them.
Just talk to them, play some games.
Okay, tell me something about one of the games. What part in playing the game did you get the most excited about? Whether you were really angry because you lost, or really happy because you won?
We played pool and also ping pong. I was really lucky that day. I always won.
That's not luck, that's skill, right?
Yeah, it's like shot and I win.
Beautiful. All right, excellent. Thank you.
Over winter break, I went to Texas for a wedding, and I guess that was fun. And then after it was in Houston, I think. And then we went somewhere else, another city, like, I forgot, it's like Dallas, I think, or something. And then we just like saw friends there, and then we went to Louisiana. And then, yeah, that's basically my winter break.
All right, cool.
Over my winter break, I worked with 2 of my friends for an FBLA project. It's basically like Future Business Leaders of America. So we did like a technology type of event, and our first choice was web development, second choice was app development, and third choice was game development. And we didn't get our first or second choice, and we had to do game development, which was much harder compared to the other 2, because all of us were more in the web development area. And over winter break, we didn't do anything the first week, but during the second week, we got together. And over this weekend, we still have more to do because the competition is Friday. But we did get quite a bit done over winter
break. Good job. All right, cool. Now I want to comment on a couple different things. Is when you are up here and you're speaking, you are either doing one of 3 things all the time. It's not just speaking, but all the time. Whether you're at home watching TV, playing a video game, playing tennis, swimming, doing whatever, playing a musical instrument. Every single time you're doing something, it falls into one of 3 categories. Okay, the categories are this. It is something that you absolutely love doing and you're getting a lot of enjoyment out of. Okay, that's number 1. Number 2, is it something you have to do in order to get to number 1? Okay, so if let's say playing a musical instrument brings you a lot of joy, number 2 would be I'm practicing. I might not really be enjoying the practice, but I know I have to practice in order to get to be really good so I can find joy in it. Okay, does those 2 things make sense? That was a question. Does those 2 things make sense?
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, and then the third thing is you're wasting time. Okay, so you are either doing what really brings you joy, you are working at getting to joy, or you're